Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Today is March 19, 2019. Another wild day in the market today. It's basically been up and down so far already, and let's go and take a look at what it had done in the morning and what we could expect possibly for the afternoon. So let's go and take a look at the breath. Before we do that, just quickly went through a couple of the market. The crude oil is down 19 cents at 59.19. Gold is up $5.40 at 1306.90. And the Dow Jones Industrial, the cash index, is up 84 points at 25,998. S&P 500 up nearly 11 points at 2,843. Nasdaq 100 up almost 48 points at 7,373. The Russell 2000 is minus half a point at 1,563, and the composite, Nasdaq Composite, is up 36 points, 7,751, and the Dow Jones Transportation is down almost 80 points at 10,334. And looking at the breadth here, let me zoom this up. Looking at the breadth on the up-down ratio, the up-down volume ratio been positive, and it is running at 1.9 in the New York Stock Exchange and 2.1 in the Nasdaq and 1.19 in the Russell. The advanced decline getting a little weak. Yes, you can see it opened up somewhere around that 1300 level and came down to under 200, popped back up to somewhere around 800 and went below zero. Actually went negative a little bit. Decliner actually led a little bit by somewhere around 70 issues, and right now the decliner is taking the lead again. It's only up leading by modest 141 issues in the New York Stock Exchange. Similarly for the Nasdaq, it's only the advancer is only leading the decliner by 141. And the cumulative tick been mostly positive, except this little blimp here went down negative, but it's not too strong, the cumulative tick today in the New York Stock Exchange. Likewise for the Nasdaq. But it is running positive. And looking at the ES, the E-mini S&P 500 future, open out of range, open auction out of range, came down, flopped around on the IB low, and then went back up and took out IB high, came back in, took out IB low again, and then went back into the IB range. It did take out the overnight high. The overnight low is still untouched, but doesn't necessarily mean it will touch. And the thing is, it did came down and closed the gap, and the NQ also pretty much open auction out of range, came down from the IB low, move it below just a tad, and then come back up, took our IB high, and it just kind of flopped around, and right now trading above the IB high and overnight high. So that's what's been doing, pretty much whipsawing up and down. And let's go and take a look at today's ES, and you can see that it is still trending inside of this channel and got close to the 2865, this resistance level that I got here. So we'll see, would it be able to tag that and then reverse, or we're just going to give it up right here. But again, remember, tomorrow FOMC announcement, so that could be the wild card. One way or the other, we're going to see this thing going to either pop up above this 2865 or going to come back into the zone. So we're going to see what's going to take place after the announcement tomorrow. And looking at the volume profile, you can see volume profile continue to one-time framing up, and it's a nice little balance volume profile so far. We'll take a little bit closer look later on when we look at today's volume profile and the market profile. But you can see it is still trending up and trying to come up to that 2865. And on the market profile, it took out yesterday's poor high. We got a lot of stuff down here that need to be taken care of, and took out the single print, and the October 10 single print that's been sitting there for quite a while. And so the next level above is the 10-9 point of control at 2889.75. Right, that's All right, that's quite a way. But never know, it could pop up there, so just be aware of that. But there are a lot of stuff down here that need to be cleaned up. All right, let's go and take a look at today's profile and see what's happening. All right, you can see that from here it fairly clean, high and low. All right, came down, tagged this poor high, and even this is fairly good balance. And likewise, you can look at this, right, for the volume profile. It here's the developing range, and you can see that went up, went outside the range, came back in, went under it, and then came back in. So we're gonna see where we're gonna go. Looking at the market breadth is kind of weak, so I would put my odd, you know, coming back down on its downside here, maybe even come down to this 2840. You know, try to tag this yesterday value area high. So we'll see, but that's basically what I'm looking at right now. And if we go and take a look at the SPY, let's go and switch over to the SPY here. And you can see SPY is still, you know, hovering inside of this channel here. And let me see if I zoom this in. Let me zoom this in here a little bit more. So you can see this is a hourly chart, you know, so it is kind of hovering around this trend line here, this bottom of the channel. So you know, we do see a potential resistance up here at 2285.50. Right. So not too much to write home about, except it's just been chopping around, and just beware the low, the poor high that are going to be come down and touch again, and also the you know, these here. I think I'll be keeping an eye on these level here. Right. Okay. So this little clusters here, we still got the overnight low. Right. Let me see. Overnight low 2839.25. That's the overnight low. Okay, and that's pretty much near the VPOX, yesterday's VPOX. All right, so just keep an eye on that level this afternoon. I think they might run it down and touch this level down here. All right, hopefully your days are going well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button down here at the lower right hand corner, and be sure to click on that bell icon so you get notification whenever I do a video such as this, or whenever I upload a new video to my YouTube channel. And good luck. Have a great day.